Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm super excited to be getting into today's video because we're going to be doing the cloud skin makeup trend. It's basically like soft matte skin, like just rebranded into cloud skin. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and try this out. I found this trend on TikTok and I thought it was very fascinating because you guys will know that I love some good flawless skin and that's what it's giving. I'm also going to be showing you how I got to this hair install. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I got to this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. So first off, huge shout out to Klaiyi Hair Company for sponsoring today's video. They sent over this super gorgeous wine red burgundy wig and it has these gorgeous curls. You guys already know how much I love curly hair and this color is just it's chef's kiss. Loving it so much and I'm super excited to show you guys how I installed it. So this is pretty much what the wig looks like. I'm gonna leave all of the information for it down below in the description box as well as a link to the exact wig that I'm wearing. So if you have any questions, make sure to check the description box. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this install. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair back into 2 braids so that way the wig lays as flat as possible. I don't have the patience anymore, I can't even lie, to do like really small like cornrows anymore. I used to do that and now I'm just like, I'm lazy these days. So I just do like 2 little braids in the back and I just like pin them down with some bobby pins and call it a day because it's long. It's long trying to do those like small cornrows to get like a flat install. And then once I'm done with my braids and before I put on my wig cap, I'm just gonna add some hair oil. This one's from Miel and it's their rosemary mint hair oil. I'm pretty sure like everybody knows about this hair oil already. It makes my scalp feel all like tingly and nice. Like I love it. It's such a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure to add like quite a bit of that onto my scalp just to keep everything nice and moisturized underneath my wig cap. And then right before I start securing this lace down, I'm just gonna cut like a little bit of that lace off just so it's easier to kind of like see the hairline and everything and line everything up, just to make the install like a little bit easier so there's not like a ton of lace like in the way. I am going to be using my favorite lace adhesive. You guys already know what it is. It's the Ebin Extreme Holds lace adhesive. Comes in this black can. Love it so much. It's my favorite. I use it on every single install and it's just like my go-to. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to secure this lace down, and then I'll go ahead and use my blow dryer on a cool setting just to make sure it dries all the way down completely before I go ahead and cut off all the rest of the lace. Oh, I cannot wait to wear this wig again, and you guys will see why. Like the curls on this wig are just so stunning. Like, oh my gosh. I definitely wanted to style this wig this time around, do like a little like updo type of style, but the next time that I wear this hair, I'm definitely going to be wearing just like curls out, you know, just super free flowing because the hair is super dense. Like it's got like a lot of volume, so it just looks so beautiful, just like free and flowing and stuff, and with the curls just kind of like going everywhere and, you know, just like wild and free. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this wig again like in the future. It's just such a gorgeous color and the curls are just flawless. I love it so much. But see, look at this wig. She is stunning. Oh my gosh, like what in the world? I was definitely feeling myself like when I was applying this wig because just this hair is so gorgeous. Anyways, okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the hairstyle. I went ahead and did my edges first. I used my hot comb just to like lay the hair down in the front and pulled a few pieces of hair, like a few chunks of hair to the front to use as like my edges, and then I started trimming them away using my what is this called again? A razor comb. Sorry about that. I use my razor comb to trim my edges down. I like using a razor comb instead of an actual pair of scissors because it just gives like that natural like layered look to the edges versus like using a pair of scissors. You're gonna get more of like a blunt cut unless you're just like super skilled like doing like really fine layers on edges. I feel like just like a razor comb gives you more of like a natural like cut to your hair, especially when you're doing edges. So but yeah, anyways, once I'm done getting like the hair together, or like the little pieces of hair that I want to use for my edges together, I'll go in with my my little mini I was gonna say hot comb. It's not a hot comb, it's a flat iron. This little mini pencil flat iron, and just curl the hair forwards. That way it's a little bit easier to style the edges, to get those little cute perfect swoops that you know I love. And I definitely made sure to use my favorites hair gel to style these edges. This is the Got To Be Ultra Glued hair gel, and I'll just use that as well as my little edge brush to continue styling the edges and lay those hairs down. And then for the style, it's pretty simple. So it's like a middle parts, like low ponytail, but it's kind of like pulled into like a bun. So that way you know what? Let me just show you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a center part first. And then I'm gonna pull some hair from the front for like bangs to kind of like frame the face. And then once I have like that hair pulled to the side there, I'm gonna go ahead and start forming like the ponytail. I'm gonna make sure to pull some hair from the back, like leave some hair out, and not put that in the ponytail, just to make sure like that, you know, there's nothing kind of like showing towards the back of the wig, that everything is like covered, you know, and towards the back of the wig, and I'm not looking crazy back there. Yeah, that's kind of like how I finesse like doing an updo of some sort. If you ever want to do like a high ponytail with your wig, but it's not like a 360 lace wig, definitely leave some hair out in the back, like towards the nape of the neck, to make the style look more natural. And then I'm going to continue forming this low ponytail using some spritz. I'm going to use a ton of this spritz because I really want to just like mold the ponytail in place and make sure that it lays super flat and very like sleek and straight. Now that we have our ponytail in place, I'm going to go ahead and leave that hair to the side there and work on the hair in the front. I use this little like curling wand from Conair. This is actually like an interchangeable curling wands that I got from Target from Conair. It has like 3 different like interchangeable barrels that are different sizes, and I just use the smallest size. But yeah, so this is pretty much what it's looking for the front. I'm gonna go ahead and finish styling the ponytail. I pretty much just pulled the ponytail into a bun. I basically just used bobby pins to kind of like keep the hair up, if that makes sense, like those loose ends like more like sticking upward. You can definitely use like a jaw clip. I definitely recommend using one of those. I just didn't have one on hand for some reason. I could have sworn that I did, but for some reason I didn't have one. So just to kind of like make sure that those loose ends stick up a little bit more, I used some bobby pins instead. But it still kind of gave like the same effect, and the fact that the hair is so long, it fell over the bobby pins perfectly, so it still looked like I used like one of those clips when I actually really didn't. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for the hairstyle. Here is what the back looks like, so you can kind of see like how that hair just like flawlessly covers everything at the nape of the neck. Don't forget that all the information for this hair is going to be down below in the description box. So now that we are all done with the hair, let's go ahead and move into the makeup. So I definitely found out about this cloud skin makeup trend on TikTok, but it's basically, from my understanding, just like soft matte skin like rebranded into what is called cloud skin. As soon as I found out about this skin trend, I was like not surprised that I enjoyed it so much, because you guys know that I love like flawless like matte skin, but this trend is kind of like matte skin but kind of like more velvety. And I love the fact too, like when I was doing like my research, i.e. like skimming TikTok basically for other tutorials about this trend, when I was like doing my research, I noticed that one of the main points about this skin routine is to use products like more strategically as far as like placement is concerned. It also definitely has like a huge focus on skin prep, which I thought was amazing. I love the fact that skin prep for this particular routine is like super important, because it just kind of goes with like the overall like making sure that the skin looks matte but not overly dry, if that makes sense. So you're definitely going to want to make sure to prep properly for, you know, the skin routine. Anyways, I'm rambling. So I pretty much went ahead and used a new moisturizer from Benefit. It's the Smooth Sip moisturizer that they just recently launched for their professional skincare line. I used that to moisturize, and then for primer, I went ahead and used the Benefit Professional a primer as well. I pretty much wanted to make sure that the like skin preparation for this skin routine is kind of like ensuring that the skin looks super smooth like as I go along. So using like smoothing products was kind of like, or blurring products was kind of like the vibe for me. And then for foundation, I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I really love this one right now. It's just it feels like so nice on the skin. Like it's definitely like more of a medium to full coverage foundation, but it doesn't feel heavy. And I like the fact that it's just like, it still gives like the skin like a little bit of that, like that moisturized feel, because I'm pretty sure that this foundation also has like a touch of hyaluronic acid in there. So it just makes the skin like feel great, but it's also looks super flawless at the same time. I used a combination of 2 different concealers, one from Il Makiage and one from Benefit as well, to do like my highlighting. I was more strategic today with like my highlighting placement, like my concealer placement. I made sure to just apply it on the inner portion of the under eyes, along the sides of the nose where I like to highlight to like snatch the nose, and just a little bit on the outer corners of the under eye to give that really like nice lifted effect. And I made sure to blend that super well using a sponge. Then next I went ahead and set that concealer using some setting powder from Huda Beauty. I've been really loving their Easy Bake Loose setting powder right now. I'm using the shade, I was gonna say Blondie, but that's like the shade that I used to use. I'm using Banana Bread. I was using that shade for so long, but Banana Bread is kind of like the shade that I've been really rocking with because it's a little bit lighter than Blondie, so it definitely gives like the more of like that highlighted look. But yeah, I'm gonna use that to do like a very light set of like the concealer and the eyelids, and just kind of like anywhere that I want that, you know, skin to look nice and like matte and flawless. So specifically the under eyes and like the sides of the nose. So now that the under eyes are all set, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my powder foundation. I love this one from Makeup Forever. If you guys have not tried the HD Skin powder foundation, I don't know what you're waiting on. This is like your answer to go ahead and get it if you've been on the fence about it. It's just such a good powder foundation, and it definitely worked perfectly for this skin routine that we're trying to achieve here. I'm using the shade 3N54. If you're interested, I'm just going to use like a more denser type of brush to apply this, so that way I get a little bit of extra coverage. And then for bronzer, I use a powder foundation instead of like my typical bronzer. This one is from Huda Beauty as well. It's from their Glowish line, and this is their pressed powder in the shade number 11. So it's definitely a little bit deeper than my complexion, but I'm just going to apply that onto the forehead, a little on the nose, as well as the cheeks as well, to just warm up the face. And then I'll go in with my blush after. The blush that I'm using is also from Huda Beauty. I'm using a lot of Huda Beauty products. I promise they don't like sponsor me or anything like that. They just send me a lot of stuff and it's usually always really good. But yeah, anyways, using their vegan cheeky blush, and this one is in shade Caring Coral, also from the Glowish line. And then I'll go ahead and start working on my brows. I kept the brows a little bit more on the natural side today. So I went in with my brow gel first just to make sure that the hairs are kind of like going in the right direction. And then I just gently filled in the brows using some pomade from KVD Beauty. And this one is in the shade medium brown. It's definitely a lot lighter than like my typical color that I usually go with, which is walnut. That one's much darker, but today I just kind of wanted to keep the brows nice and soft. And And then I'll do my little signature beige waterline. I'm using this Melt Cosmetics one, and this one's in the shade Apricot Cream. And then afterward, I'll just do a couple coats of mascara using one from Il Makiage, and I'm gonna coat the top lashes as well as the bottom lashes. Usually I don't do like mascara on the bottom lashes, but today it was just kind of like, you know, I don't know, I was feeling it, so, you know, we're gonna go with it. So I'm not going to do much else for the eyes because this is more of like a skin focus. So I'm just going to pause there with the eyes and move on to the lips. I went ahead off camera and just added my lash glue to my lashes. So by the time I'm done with like my lip combo and, you know, getting that together, like the lashes will be ready to put on. So I'm going to line first using the Kind Words lip pencil from Rare Beauty and just add that lip liner first just to shape the lips. And then for lip color, I'm using a new product that I recently got from Laura Mercier. This is, I'm not entirely sure what these lipsticks are called, but they come in like this twist up like pencil shaped packaging type of situation, and I know that they give like a really nice like soft like matte velvety type of look, so, and that's kind of like the vibe that we're going for the skin. So I thought like a really cute soft matte lip would just be perfect for this look, and I love it. It came out so cute. So lip color is on, and then I just went ahead and did a little bit of extra lip lining using a darker lip pencil from NYX. And that's pretty much it for the look, guys. I just went ahead and popped on my lashes, and yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know what you guys think about the cloud skin trend. I definitely agree with everyone that it's just like a reintroduction to like soft matte skin. It's nothing new, but I do enjoy the fact that it's kind of like trending again, especially after going through that like wave of like dewy skin and stuff. I still feel like dewy skin is like such a vibe, but I'm always gonna love like a nice like flawless matte look to the skin. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this tutorial, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.